And I am back. So, let's try talking to you again and...
Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, any opinions on our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which, the ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Well, let's say the advisors for now.
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
Alright, this was
What
Solus.
about Solus?
Solus. His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Okay.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
I wanna know about this
What
guy.
about Cole?
I'm not saying nothing about that. That thing is just wrong.
What about Dorian?
He's fun. Could lose a bit more to Vinta.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
Okay.
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
He makes me wonder about things. I mean, what do their women look like? Woof.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? Like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Okay, that was just your
Ready
opinion.
for waiting.
So, yeah, why did you really join me?
So, you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
What do you mean? To help people.
Well, seems like more to it than this.
It's starting to sound like you're looking for something more.
It is. Mostly. Okay, fine. There's talk and... I want to see.
See what?
I don't know. I've got all this chantry stuff in my head, and it makes sense, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
Yeah, tell me about the background.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
Yeah, where are you from? You look like, you sound like you're from some kind of alien age.
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent.
Okay.
Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
Well, so no specific ties?
There are no connections you want to mention at all?
Nope.
How very Kunari of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
Okay, but who trained you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Well, only my boasting.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves. I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
And what about the other
I'm
elves?
just interested in talking to an elf like me.
Don't think so.
Why not?
Well, maybe you're alright. But most elves are too Healthy. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
So you're saying get over it?
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, you Dalish don't really know. You have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
If you say so. Sir Lordy Bloomers.
And the progress?
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out right. You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Corypheus bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
Coryphinus.
Corypheus.
Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Ah, that's all of them.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here. Sit
No,
and
you're
wait.
not going away.
Yeah?
Friends, yeah.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Yeah, was there ever Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Well, someone must be in charge.
So do you take turns leading or something like that?
There's nothing to lead. Put a few favors in, take a few out. Stop and you cut yourself out. Other than that, we stay out of each other's way. Probably best. Some are right answers.
I'll expect the people from you.
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, they wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know, wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it, right in the... Well, anyway. The little people will be there when you need them, in a million little ways.
So it's strength in numbers.
So lots of little contributions add up in the background like snowflakes that snap a branch.
What? Sure. Like snow, I guess. Anyway, it just works, most of the time. Friend of a friend and little hints. Mind you, you still have to be smart. Don't bet your life unless you're into that. To be clear, I'm not into that.
Well, as long as it works.
I can play along if it works for you.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
Yeah, what does their group do?
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
Good to know.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Well,
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
Well, I believe that would be significant enough. And who are you?
Thank you for Haven and your efforts at Therenfall. I am committed to serve your worship.
Okay. Ah, and here you are. And
What a fascinating life you lead, my dear. First you fall out of the Fade, then you're attacked by an archdemon. If you wanted more public attention, you could have just held a ball.
that's a bit surprising, actually. Like in terms of the hair, I thought those two horns would be her hair, but that was just a part of the hat. I'll try that.
I'll talk to Josephine. Maybe we can get matching gowns before the next attack.
I've got a tailor in Valwayor who can work miracles, my dear. But not those sort of miracles. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Mm-hmm. Well, Carifius will pay for this, that's absolutely sure.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Okay. First of all, let's see, what are you into? Right, I have to walk somewhere with her. So I can unlock Vivian and whichever. Let's see what's her specialization is, and hopefully we can put it at a good use. But you know, at this rate, I'm feeling a little sorry for Dorian, since I played so much into him, and I weren't really able to, like, you know, I wasn't able to see his capabilities, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, just a little bit, but not as far as it proves to be any value to me. I'll put it this way. So who are you? Okay, spirit. Okay, Night Enchanter. So what's that? Mm-hmm. Deflecting counter projectiles with Spirit Blade. Oh! Sounds useful. Fate Clock. You're briefly invulnerable. Frighten some, but for you it's comfortable rhythm. barrier provides additional health bar that must be deployed before target will take any damage. Okay, disruption field. No, I believe that should be enough for now. Wait, what about your hat? Ah, right. You already have one. Well, give you at least something. And this requisition is already thinking. What? I'm just thinking, what should we do for the moment being? It's like I was expecting these little locations to be, like, you know, I expected these locations to be something similar to the Carta cave, but they ended up to be much shorter than I expected, and of course I don't have any more bows. So I was just thinking real fast if we could equip Sera with the better bow. Well, in worst
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
potions are okay. Upgrades. Civilizations don't care for now. Ah, right, I had one more weapon store, like on the first floor. Yeah, like, if I don't find anything for the time being, I might as well just give her the Cole's bow.
Inquisitor?
Okay, it's here somewhere. Happy to help. Sorry for your legs. Any nice weapons? No, you're on level 13. So, you know, that means, Cole, you'll have to give up on your weapon for now. Hunter coat. Nah. We're good for now.
What people? People who need him.
that is so vague as to be meaningless.
Alright, so we actually ended up doing all of the stuff I planned much more faster than I have expected. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I will make a little party equipment off screen, but it shouldn't take you too long since I don't want to waste time of the let's playing on that. So I will see you guys once I am done with all of this routine. See you guys in a sec.